will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Nance comes in for Niang. Bufkin, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Trae Young in for Krejci. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Young against Holiday. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
White finds Holiday. An easy two on the layup. Holiday's got his first points of the game. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Porzingis misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Nance. The kick out to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Atlanta making some changes. Risacher comes in for Mann, and LeVert subbed in for Bufkin. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Horford passes to Porzingis. Young against Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, look, you want to make Porzingis work, but he's also excellent from the line, so you sort of pick your poison.
Niang, he's checked in for Nance. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Risacher does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. White against LeVert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And the length of White is kind of surprising. He's got about a 6'8" wingspan, and that helps him down low.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Hawks trail by 4. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. White with it, and it's Niang picking him up. The 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. And it's off from 3-point range. Horford in the high post. Niang's there. Now Holiday. 13 points in the win against Milwaukee. Here's Horford. No good there. Hawks trail by 4. Right side, Young. Young drives it in, and down it goes. 2 points. Young's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And here's Horford for 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after this.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day. Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Depth has been the key for them so far.
And that's it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Okongwu out there with George Niang. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Caris LeVert, and it's Risacher in at the 3 slot. There's Young with the 3. Oh, Young! Deep shot!
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Celtics with the lead. White looking it over. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Young, the pass to Niang. Back to Young. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Okongwu against Tatum. Rejected by Okongwu.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. Number 1, Boston.
Well, they allow the fewest points per game in the league. Sometimes that can be a factor of pace. But safe to say, when you're number 1, your team is elite at the defensive end.
Here's LeVert following the bucket by Boston. There's Young with the 3. Look at Young making it look easy.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's White. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hawks trail by 5. Niang outside. Young, the pass to Niang. 3-pointer. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's White. Rebound Atlanta. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Risacher, no good. Celtics lead by 5. Holiday with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And he comes up with a bucket. Holiday's got 9.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's LeVert. And he gets it to go. LeVert's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
White can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
The 3 from Risacher. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Nice move. Okongwu with the rebound. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 5. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass. Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And here's Levert for three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Hawks trail by 7. And they're pushing it up. Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Craig is checked in for Porzingis.
Number 12, Torrey Craig.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bufkin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And the Hawks making a change here. "17 seconds left in the third quarter."
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
First team foul.
12 seconds left in the third. And that one's good, man.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
Holiday looking for an opening. Just 3 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trade. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Matthews. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
So it's Boston now. Shot from the low block. And the basket by Shireman. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Here's Krejci. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And Atlanta making a change here. Bufkin's checked in. Pass to Shireman. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Holiday. Bufkin with the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Krejci, the pass to Capella. They now take the lead. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
The Hawks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. regroup for the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And that one's good. Young. And the Hawks lead by 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Well, look, give White credit. He took the contact well and just powered through it.
Niang outside. Back to Young. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Listen, guys, just on his length alone, Porzingis poses a lot of problems as a defender.
Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Well, he's never fazed by those big moments. Tatum with a big hoop right there.
Pass to Rizachet. There's Young with the 3, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
White, good. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by Boston. There's Young with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And there's 1:45 left in the final quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Tatum, good.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Puts up a 3. And it's Young again missing. Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got his first points of the night.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Young against Holiday. Nifty move. Slick drive by Young.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
Here's Holiday on the take. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that one.
Here's Young. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeVert outside.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
The kick to Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Such a talented offensive player. LeVert is a great option late. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Walsh at the line for 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
You know I'm man enough, and I don't play by. You know that about it. I the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani is, Roger like Kalani is okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is.